Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jose, and of course this is Chessmania. Okay, today we're gonna see one game that I'm basically I'm eager to see. I was reading some news and everything else, and I went to the FIDE website and I started to see people's rating, and I noticed there's a girl in India who about 8 months ago was rated 1800, which is technically it's not even class A, it's class B. It's not first class. It's not like a it's not like a stronger player per se. I mean, 1800. They tend to be in the stronger or strong. But she was 18 something, and at the end of last year, which means in the next 6 months, she went from 1800 to 2400. Given, I'm not a young guy, but I don't remember seeing someone with a jump like that big. And then I look into the website and I notice the rating. Actually, let me show it to you so you will have an idea exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, her name is Sarayu Belpula. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it the way it should be. Sarayu Belpula. And I was looking at her rating. She currently has 2444. And remember, this is February 2024, and back in June or July 2023, that means 7-8 months ago, just 8 months, not even less than a year, she was 1800. So I look at her calculation and I came up with this. Back in February or just last year, she jumped 52 ELO points. Then the next month, she gained an extra 21 points. And by that I mean back in June, if you add 52, 21, and 9, that makes it about 80 points. And then she lost 86 points in 1 month, the month of May of last year. So she was somewhere between 1700 and something in February. By June, no, she was already about 1800. But then in August, she played a tournament and she won 205 ELO points, 205.92, which is incredible. Then in September, a month later, she earned basically a whopping 335 points rating. And then in October, an extra 57.2 ELO rating points. And that's a lot of points. So I click on them. So I went into, let's say I want to see September 2023 and it's available. Then you click on that and it's going to give you where she was playing, where she basically gained all those points. And she was in Spain and in Portugal. She played 2 tournaments. Actually, that was a September report, but she was playing in July in Spain and Portugal. So she first played in Pontevedra, Spain, and she went on a tear. You see, she played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. She lost 1 game. She won 1, 2, 3, 4, and she drew the rest. And the one that she won, remember, she was 1800. She beat David Nieto from Spain, 2390 rating, Grandmaster. She beat Ruben Domingo Nunez from Spain as well, and he was 2412. She beat Vion Villarti from the USA. He was an international master, 2429. She lost against an Indian, a comrade, Grandmaster, Vignesh, 2495. And she beat Andre Souza from Portugal, 2455. She drew Salvador De Angelis from Spain, Grandmaster. She drew a Cuban master, 2432, Roberto Gomez. And she drew another Cuban master, Lenis Martinez, 2426. So on that tournament, she earned 213.6 rating points. Then a week later, she was in Portugal. She played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games as well. She lost 3 games in this tournament. She won 1, 2, 3, 4, and she drew 1 game. So she lost against an English player, Sohum Lohia, 2247. She beat a 1500 player from Spain. She beat a Polish player, Tomasz Sebraki, 2216. She drew against Ina Gaponenko from Ukraine, and she's 2336. She beat an Indian FIDE Master player, 2280. She lost a Cuban player, Grandmaster Hermes Espinosa, 2498. I think she played him the previous tournament, didn't he? No, I did not. Then she lost against a Spanish FIDE player, Ivan Cabezas. And she beat a Portuguese player, 2083, Simão Pintor. So in this tournament, even though she lost 3 games, and she won 4 games and 1 draw, she still earned 122 rating points. So in total, there she is at 335.6 rating points. Back in August, the previous month, she earned 205 rating points. So let's click on that. And this month, she played two tournaments. One was the 49th National Women Chess Championship from Ahmedabad, India. And she played a lot of games in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. She lost one game against Divya Desmos. We talked about Divya before. 2398. She won 1, 2, 3, 4 games. She beat two 1400 players. Three 1400 players. And then a 2160. And she drew, one 1400 player, 2008 rating player, 2094 rating player, 2150 rating player, 2267, 2225. And she still earned 86.4 rating points in that tournament in Ahmedabad, India. That was at the end of June where the tournament took place. It was reported in September, in August, but it was played in June. And then she went to Spain, and this is clearly a continuation. So she played two games in Spain, two tournaments in Spain, and then for Portugal. In that tournament in Spain, she did not lose any games. She won 3 games. She beat two 1300 players. And then she beat another Spanish player, 2200, Andres Iglesias. But then she drew against Dariusz Mikrut from Poland, 23-26, and Ukrainian Grandmaster Petro Golubka, 23-83. She drew against a Spanish player, Francisco Sanchez, 23-38, an Indian master play, 24-05, Harshavardhan, and she drew another Spanish player, 23-82, Gerau Masage. So she in total won on that tournament 119 rating points. Then you add that to the previous one in Ahmedabad. So she earned 205 rating points. Unbelievable. And let's see the last month, in that 3-month period. Back in October 2023, she played just one tournament, and that was in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So basically she was flying all over India, Spain, Portugal, and now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So she faced a stiff competition, and believe me, the style of playing in India, Spain, Portugal, and now in Malaysia, even though it's the same chess, their approach is different. So she faced tough opposition there. Okay, so the one in Malaysia, the tournament, she lost one game against a 2391 player from Singapore, master. Then she beat a 1600 player from Singapore. She beat a 1614 from, I suspect, Malaysia. She drew against an Indian player, Grandmaster Kartikeyan, 2325. She drew against a Malaysian player, 2308, Yun Tan. She beat I believe that from Iran, 2175 player. She drew against a Filipino master, Rolando Notti, 23-42. She beat she drew an Indonesian player, Gilbert Tarigan, 23-70, and then she beat a Vietnamese from Vietnam player, Quang Dao, 22-92. So in this tournament, she earned 57.2 points in the rating. And that was the last official tournament. So she currently stands in 24-44 rating player. If I'm not mistaken, she doesn't have a title yet. Let me go back and see that. Yeah, she's not a title player. So that's unbelievable. That is quite an accomplishment. I want to see a little about her. That's her. Saraju Velpula. She's 18 years old. It was born 2006. And that's her rating. How she's been improving. So something happened clearly. She was, or she went to, back in 2022, she was already in 1845. Then in June 2022 and July, she went from 1845 to 1965. Then she dipped a little bit back to 1847. She maintained that record, Elo rating like that, probably because she didn't play. Then in January, she went in February to 1899, 1921. In March, she went back to 1835. You see, that's clearly those drop of 100 points, and probably because her ELO calculation is too big. So when they start losing, she drops a lot of points, but when she starts winning, she wins a lot of points. She's not established player in the sense that she had not played many games, and the variation is too big when she starts winning many games, and then when she starts losing, she would drop a lot of points as well. But she has beaten grandmasters, so I have no doubt of her strength. So the inconsistencies that she has, maybe it has something to do with her lack of playing, or maybe she's not fully committed, which is surprising. If she is fully committed, so that I would understand this jump. If she's not fully committing and this beating grandmaster, though, wow, that's something to be looked at. And then she jumped all the way, as we established right over here. So she's 24-44 right now. I was looking at her games, and I want to see this game. Let me see. There was a game I wanted to see. I wanted to see a game where she beat a 24 something player. Oh wow! But I wanted to see when she was 1800, not when she was 24 something. Wow, there's a game here. Okay, she was 1845, and this Villar was 24-29. 24-29. Okay, let's see that game. 24-25. Oh, that's the International American Master, Vion Villati. Okay, let's see that game. Let's have a quick look into that. So she played e4, d4, d5. French defense, huh? Knight c3, knight f6, e5. She's not following the variation. Push the pawn. Knight f d7, f4, c5. The international master basically attacked the chain. That's expected. Knight f3, knight c6, bishop e3. Wow. a6, a3. Pawn takes pawn. Knight takes pawn. Right. Bishop c5, queen d2, and short castle, long castle. And now, bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop, b5. Queen e3. Rook b8. Makes sense. You want to keep pushing the pawn, but at the same time, this d7 knight is basically, it will be perfect if that knight stays in c4 here. So he have to go this way, but they couldn't because the bishop was attacking that, and he didn't want to get rid of this knight against this bishop right over here. So that makes plenty of sense. Bishop d3. She still doesn't care though. Black clearly doesn't want to lose time, moving any of the king's pawn, giving white some time. So she wants to continue with the attack regardless. Okay. f5. Knight takes bishop. Impressive. Clearly threatening queen g5 with checkmate. Okay, now queen g5, g6. Oh, it didn't. Knight takes pawn. Take knight. Exchange queens. Knight g3. What? Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Check. Is that an error? Rook takes. No, it's not because of rook takes knight. Pawn takes rook with check. So it's not an error. Go back. Bishop c7. Get the hell out. Knight takes pawn. G5. Check. Right. Threatening bishop g8. Check. 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 She insists. Pawn, pawn, pawn. She insists. Can't do much about it. Check. 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 Wow. Check. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So what do you think? That was impressive. That was certainly impressive play by Saraju Belpula from India. That was quite something. Wow. So yeah, we clearly will have to we have to keep an eye into her playing. You don't see that every day. This type of playing like that. Okay, now, so there you have it. Again, we'll be doing this type of recognition and discovery every day. No, well, not every day, because I don't stream every day. I stream every now and then, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But it's worth mentioning about this type of performances, particularly by women in the chess world. So we're going to keep an eye into that. Okay, now if this is your first time here on this channel, you could support this channel by clicking follow on Twitch, or you can click subscribe on YouTube. We simultaneously stream and YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching from either or, you can click follow on Twitch or you can subscribe on the bottom on YouTube. Okay. Again, if you like to support it, there are other ways to support this channel, and let me show you. We do have, as you can see right there on the screen, we do have chess.com hats. Those are the official chess.com hats. What you do is with your phone, scan the QR code that you see right there on the screen. It's going to take you to a web page where you can order it. The hat, again, the official chess.com hats, and then basically it's going to be sent or delivered to you. If you're not looking for hats, but you're looking for more chess tangible uh, scenario, then we do have a premium chess set combo for $46.95. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to scan the QR code. It will take you to the page where you can order the premium chess set combo for $46.95. Now, if the pieces are not what you're looking for, but you're looking for something more like digital clock, most players, I mean, the ones that are really fascinated by the game or they have passionate about it, they usually have a digital chess clock to go along with the chessboard that you have at home. And if you're looking for a chess digital clock right now and you need it, well, let me show you. I have two type of chess digital clock for you to think about. I have this DGT digital chess clock for $34.95, and if you're going to do the same thing, you're going to scan the code that you see right there on the screen, and it's going to take you to the page where you can actually order that digital chess clock. This clock, and this is my personal opinion, I believe this clock, the digital chess clock DGT 1002, was built for blitzing. Any blitzing type of time. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute games with increments. And if you can see the actual digital chess clock itself, the base, the bottom of it is flat. That means you can place it in a chess table and you're not afraid that it's gonna fall over unless you push it clearly, but I doubt that. It's flat on the base, so it's gonna be standing, it's gonna be basically flat on the table without thinking about it's gonna fall over because we're pressing too fast or we're pressing a lot because we're playing blitzing. So that's my opinion about this chess clock. So it's good for any type of blitzing type of playing. Okay. And obviously, any type of rapid play and certainly classical type of playing. And the reason I'm giving you this, and let me show you the other clock that I have. That one right there. It costs the same, but you see it was built differently. This is a more fragile type of digital clock. It costs the same, but I believe this clock was built mostly for classical type of play. And I'm guessing. I'm not. It's just guesstimation by my experience. I have used this one and the other one, the previous one, and I found the one that I just showed you, the flat base, to be more stable for like blitzing. So this one, I take it as more. It leans towards classical rather than blitzing, although it could be used for rapid game, I suspect. But if I was you and I play mostly classical games and I don't play blitzing, this is your digital clock. This one is for you. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to scan the code that you see right there on the screen, and it's going to take you to the website or web page where you can buy it, order it and it's going to be sent to your address. Okay, that's one way to support this channel, by either buying those merchandises or showing interest in that, or you can click follow on Twitch, or you can click subscribe on YouTube if you like to really support us. Okay, all right, so let's play some games. I want to play some games. Okay, so let's see. I want to play some games. Okay, so let's. Okay, there you have it. Okay, and if you following my channel, you know that I have been playing a lot of Fisher Random chess, freestyle chess, or chess 960 lately, and I'm into it. I really would like to play more of that, so I'm going to play some Fisher Random chess right now. Let's see how it goes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hmm. Come on. Okay. Okay, guys. I finally reached 1700 in fish and random chess. Boy, it's harder to reach, uh, to move up on the actual rating there. Oh, when you start playing like a lot of games, it takes you forever. Hello, Pepper Sharky. All right, so let's see. Let's play one more game. Should have been quicker. But of course, it's a different game now. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's all for today. Again, I appreciate you following this channel. We see you next Wednesday about the same time, 6 p.m. Eastern, with more chess. If you'd like to support us, all you got to do is just click follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. We're simultaneously broadcasting in both YouTube and Twitch. Just click support and just follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. And basically, that's what we're asking for anyway. All right, guys. Again, we see you next Wednesday, 6 p.m. And you guys enjoy the rest of the day. And you take care.